Okay, so this is a video for the Calvert Foundation on how to create projects and generate content using OpenAction. Bear with me, I'm going to try to do this in a single run through. So the first start is going to openaction.org. In the top right, there's a sign in or a sign up for free. To speed this up a little, I created a profile for Carrie. Using her email with a username cmcgary, and you can change this at any point with the password being temp123. So I'll send this out in an email. Just wanted to speed this up. So you create an account, and there's an individual component to this where you can kind of add a picture in your bio. Down the road we would explore Facebook Connect options to speed that up. But we'll just skip that and come back to it. So now the very first step is figuring out what organization or what borrower you're going to create content for. So to use CHF as an example, CHF consists of multiple projects. And when you have multiple projects, they're part of a group. So CHF is a group of many projects. So what we would do is create a group. The group name is CHF International. This is the vanity URL. So whenever someone's looking for CHF, it would be openaction.org/CHF International. In terms of group description, let's see. You can go to their website, find their About Us. Mission is to be a catalyst. Plug that in as a short group description. You can upload their group logo. So this is a group management page. You can upload a group logo, and I think I have a CHF one. There we go. So CHF, it's an open group. We can add contact info. It's pretty straightforward. Plug in their contact information. And now if we wanted to add someone else to be a manager of this group, if someone is, in addition to Carrie, created a profile, what we could do is make them co-managers, and once they've created an account, just add their email address in right here. So now we've created this group, CHF International, and it doesn't have any projects yet. So what we need to do is go to create a project. And looking around on CHF's site, I went to their Ethiopia page, and it seems like on their Ethiopia page they actually have 4 different initiatives they're working on, ranging from building self-sufficiency to sustainable humanitarian assistance, clean water, income-generating activities. So just give you a sense of how we can take the existing content they have and plug it into our system. We're going to go with this group, Sustainable Humanitarian Assistance Program. And we're going to take that title, plug that in as the project name. The brief summary, it's usually great to keep that short because that's going to be what's popping up in the bubble when you hover over it, is plug that in. We don't know a start date for this project, so usually I just say it started maybe a year ago, just something so that it's plugged into the system and they can go back and edit it after the fact. We do know its location because it's in the Goad zone of Ethiopia. So maybe we could try Goad zone Ethiopia. No. So we could go to Google Maps and try to look up where Goad zone is, or in the short term, if it's just if we don't know where the location is, we could just plug in Ethiopia and just have it as a filler in the short term. Project tags. So for this project, it has several different tags going on related to drought, water, food, and income. So we can talk about, you can plug in whatever tags you guys are interested in using once you finalize that. Clean water access, drought. I mean, you can get very specific and plug in as many different tags as you want. CHF, if they had a Flickr account, which I think they do. Okay, so they don't have a Flickr account, but you could go in and add photos. Longer description. So we want to go back to here and kind of pull and copy this entire section. Plug that in. And this actually supports HTML characters. So if you wanted to make anything bold, if there was a header of this summary maybe, and you wanted to make this a header, basic HTML coding, and I can send you the link on how to do that. So you can make things bold, italics, underlined. And then the idea of the project URL is really just this page on their website. So we plug that in. This project URL. We don't necessarily know these other data points yet, and we would create this project. If we had their Facebook account and other things, we could add that. Again, if we knew the contact info, we could plug in all of that. If there was news information regarding this project, we could plug it in under project updates. And if we wanted to add someone else, again, you have this project owner piece. And so now that we've created this project, it looks something like this. What we're going to do is add this to our group CHF. And we click invite to join group. Carrie manages CHF International. She clicks that, hits send, and because she manages both the project and the group, it'll automatically join the group. If we hit refresh screen, we'll see that CHF International is supporting it. We can click on that group, and now we can see their dot on the map. And the very first tag we plugged in came up on clean water access. So whatever we use for the first tag is what the color marker map will pull. And what we can do is plug in all of CHF's projects. And they have 4 in Ethiopia. They're in 6 other African countries, along with Asia, Europe, the Caucasus, Latin America, and Middle East. And what's nice is we can then, once we plug in all this content, actually offer CHF this map to embed on their own site. And again, you're going to be able to pull their content. So as we add more projects, those projects will join CHF. And CHF will be a group of maybe 20, 30 some projects. And rather than having to have each project also join the Calvert group, because we've created a Calvert Foundation group, what it would be is just send us the GID number. So when I'm on a group like CHF, I'll backtrack for a second. Sorry for jumping around. When I hover over View Interactive Map, in this bottom left corner, if you can look, it'll say openaction.org/explore (GID equals 10286). And what you can do is just email us that number, and we can add all of these CHF projects to the Calvert group. And that'll actually save a bunch of time, because as you create a group for CHF and a group for another organization, just remember the GID, email it to us all at once, and then we'll have multiple projects and multiple groups in the Calvert group. And that'll be a great starting point for the pilot. So if you have any questions, feel free to email or call John and I. And I hope this walkthrough helped. Sorry that it was slightly scattered. I'll give you the login information for Carrie's account, but feel free to create additional accounts if you are going to have multiple people managing the content. And again, just let us know if you have any questions.